Hi, welcome to my podcast. My name is Elizabeth Olvera. Today, we'll be discussing 3 types of services you should avoid as an LDA when doing form preparation work. As you know, LDAs by law are authorized to perform self-help services at the specific direction of clients representing themselves in legal matters. Some of those services are form preparation. Because LDAs are just completing forms in a ministerial manner for customers, and the LDA is not giving legal advice or selecting the forms, then the types of forms that the LDA may complete are broad and varied. However, there are a few restrictions on the type of documents that LDAs can complete or prepare if they are not bonded or registered accordingly. In today's podcast, we'll discuss a few of those restrictions, which include the following: bankruptcy filings, immigration forms, and any legal documents where the self-represented individual cannot provide or authorize the information for the LDA to complete the forms at the specific direction of the customer. Let's talk about the topic of bankruptcy governed by federal law. LDAs may not prepare bankruptcy petitions for customers unless they are also bankruptcy petition preparers. We'll call them BPPs. BPPs are non-attorneys that, for a fee, assist debtors with typing and completing required bankruptcy documents to be filed in federal court. These BPPs are not attorneys. They can't give legal advice nor represent debtors in court, sign bankruptcy documents, or accept money on the debtor's behalf. There are no education requirements that must be met, nor licensing exams in order for persons to call themselves bankruptcy petition preparers. However, the U.S. Bankruptcy Court has issued guidelines surrounding the scope of document preparation services that give more information surrounding this type of form preparation work. Next, let's talk about the second type of work that an LDA may not perform unless they are registered and bonded to do so, and that is for immigration forms. Only registered and bonded immigration consultants in California, authorized under Business and Professions Code section beginning at 22440, can prepare immigration forms without the supervision of an attorney. Because an immigration consultant is only filling out the forms, there are no educational requirements to meet or licensing exams to complete. More information is available under the Business and Professions Code section 22440. But specifically, it says it is unlawful for any person for compensation other than persons authorized to practice law or authorized by federal law to represent persons before the Board of Immigration Appeals or the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services to engage in the business or act in the capacity of an immigration consultant within this state, except as provided by this chapter. And finally, let's move on to the final point. An LDA should not prepare legal documents in cases where the self-represented individual cannot direct, provide, or authorize the information for the LDA to complete the forms, especially those documents that require the use of judgment or discretion from the LDA. And that concludes this podcast. To recap, generally, LDAs are not allowed to prepare bankruptcy filings, immigration forms, and those forms where the consumer is not able to provide directions as to how to complete those forms. All of these forms either require a registration, bonds, special filings with the court, or maybe even a referral to an attorney. However, there are no rules in the code that prohibit an LDA from being able to perform bankruptcy petition work or immigration consultant work and be an LDA as long as they're registered and bonded and file the necessary paperwork. I hope you enjoyed listening to this podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.